drugstore comparison video. Alright, so to get started, I want to talk about these two foundations. Both of these foundations can be found in your drugstore. Definitely this one. This one here might not be found in your drugstore, but you can always get it online. I will put links down to at least like 3 different places that you can order this from. So I want to start by saying that I have had this for some time. I'm not sure exactly how much it costs, but I'm very sure that it is right around maybe like $11.99, maybe something like that. Now this is the L'Oreal. It is the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup, and it is C6 Cool Soft Sebum. And then like they have the name like right at the top. I might not be able to see, but it's right at the top. All right, now here you get 1.0 fluid ounces. Now I want to talk about the packaging and how it looks. What I like about it is like it's like inside of this like glass bottle, but I like it. I feel like it is very, very simple, but I feel like it looks really nice, and like the coverage that it gives you, I feel like that is very, very good for it to be a drugstore foundation, and it also lasts all day. I don't really like to look dewy, so I like that this is more of like a luminous finish and not like too much of a dewy finish, because I don't like to look like somebody like spit on my face kind of dewy. Like I want to look like glowy, like a natural kind of glow. So I like this a lot. I feel like that it matches with my skin color almost dead on for the most part, but I always mix things in with my different foundations, you know, like different like liquid illuminators and sometimes like powdered highlighters. Like I'll mix those in there so I can get like a more luminous finish. So when it comes to this, I feel like that it is very, very easy to blend. I feel like that it's very buildable and it's something that you can wear all day. Now, one thing that I might say that I don't like about it is like if I mix it in with this, it can be kind of streaky at first until it starts to like settle in. So like you guys will see like in the video, like I use like 2 different brushes, and I also use my beauty blender so that I can get it exactly where I want it to be. It's very creamy. It's very liquidy, let me say that. So I like to get it on as fast as I can because I don't want to like run it all over the place or anything like that. I think that it controls my oils for the most part, with me being very oily in my T-zone area. But I also do use like 2 different primers, milk of magnesia, so that might be a reason that it holds everything in as well. I don't have any cons about this at this time because this is only my 3rd time wearing this, I believe. But so far, so good. I haven't had any issues with it, so I will definitely continue to wear this. Now, when it comes to the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, I have it in the color 212 Cocoa. What I like about this foundation is that it gives you like a natural glow, and I love it. Like I love to look very, very, I'm gonna scoot up. I love to look very, very, very glowy. Like I like for my skin to almost look as though like you're pregnant, you know, like have like that pregnancy glow without being pregnant, because no one wants to be pregnant. Sorry, I wanted to kind of like adjust myself. I felt like I was like too far down. But anyway, so yeah, I don't want to be pregnant, but I definitely want to be able to have like the pregnancy glow. So in this hair foundation, you get 1.0 fluid ounces, and I believe that mine is just about gone. It has this a radiant finish for normal to dry skin, and it says that it's hydrating. I do have combination skin, so I'm very, very oily in my T-zone area, and then I'm dry on the outer parts of my face. I don't have a problem with this at all. I also feel this, so it said that it's up to 24 hours wear, which is really not true. Only probably because I'm very oily, so maybe that's the issue that I have with it, but that would be like the only con that I have with this foundation here, is that it says it's up to 24 hours, but to me, I don't think that it is. Now here for the finish, it says that it's a radiant finish, and it absolutely is. It says wear up to 24 hours. I would not agree with that part. The coverage is medium, and I will go with that as well. This foundation, just like the L'Oreal True Match, is also blendable as well. I keep saying blendable. Buildable. It's blendable too, but it's definitely, I'm about to mess it up again. It is definitely buildable. Lord. All right, and then it says that the texture is airlight. This foundation is very, very, very light on your skin, almost as if you have nothing there. This foundation will be good whether like you're like a beginner in like doing your makeup and like you're just now starting off, or even if you was like an expert at doing makeup. I feel like this is going to be good for anybody. And the fact that it's a drugstore foundation only makes it that much better, because just because you get an expensive foundation does not always mean that it's going to be very, very good for you. And just because you get an inexpensive foundation does not mean that it's always going to be bad, because this baby ain't nothing like it. I love this foundation. I reach for this foundation before I reach for anything else. Like, I love this foundation. So in comparing the two, like I said, I've only worn this one just a few times, and I've worn this one almost every day since I bought it for the most part. Like, I probably wear makeup like 3 days out of the week, and this is something I always reach for. So comparing these two, when it comes to the packaging, I like this packaging over here a little bit better. This one over here almost looks like an amateur packaging, if I would say so. But I do like it. I just like this one a whole lot better. It's just something about it being like in a glass. I like the top that's on it. And I also like that it has a pump. This one does not have a pump on it. And to me, when you have a pump, I feel like you can disperse how much foundation that you want to come out at a time. With this, it's a lot more liquidy than this. So I feel like with you having to push it out, that I feel like you may get more than what you need, and you may end up wasting some foundation. All right, so yeah, the packaging, definitely like this one better. If I had to choose between the two, I will always choose this one first. I feel like this one is a lot more lighter on your skin than this one is. I have this one on now, and I absolutely love it. Like, I love it. I think that it brings out like a nice like little like radiant like luminous glow to your skin. So I definitely like that about it. When it comes to the coverage, yeah, I feel like this one is better than this one here. And when it like the texture of them, I like this texture here a little bit better because it's not as liquidy as this one. So I feel like this one stays in place just a little bit more than this one do. But again, I do like them both. Now, a lot of times when I wear this foundation, I mix it in with my L'Oreal Pro Matte. And it is so beautiful when they're mixed in together. So maybe one day I would mix these two together, because I'm forever mixing something. Like, I be wanting to try to get as much wear as I can out of my makeup, because I have so much. So I try to get out as much as I possibly can. But like I said, this one here is definitely going to be my go-to. But they both have 1.0 fluid ounces in them. And I feel like it's really going to be a preference in whichever one it is that you like. But they're both L'Oreal. They're both very good. They're both available in the drugstores. And I feel like they're both very, very, very good foundations. And I don't really know like any like cons to actually give you guys about these, but in the video you will watch me put my makeup on with this, and you'll watch me put my makeup on with this as well. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to try to keep it the same as much as I possibly could. Like, the only difference is like my lipstick is different, and my lashes are different. But I did mix this in with both of them because I wanted to see how it would act with both of them. And so far, so good. I like how it looks. I like the finish that I have right now. And I feel like it just gives me like this nice, sorry guys, it's raining outside so you might hear thunder. But it gives me like this nice like luminous finish. Like, it makes you like feel like sexy a little bit. A lot of bit. So I would have to say, if I had to choose, it would be this one. But I'm going to mix these two together, and I'm going to see exactly how I like them together versus how I like them when they are apart. but I will put the information down below to where I did my first initial video wearing this. And then I also think that I have a video up of me doing this as well. If so, I will link it all down below. Hopefully you guys like this video. I tried to give you a little bit of information on them both. I didn't like look anything up on like Google, which I probably should have, so I can give you guys more information about them. But I'll make sure that I put everything down in the description box below. I'm hoping that I was able to help somebody out today, because I tried these both out on a whim, and I will absolutely buy these again. I will never, ever, ever let myself run out of this, because I absolutely love it. So with me comparing the two, this one has definitely won my heart over. So until next time, guys, like, comment, and subscribe.